So I'm done with my thrifting. Found some good deals. It was pretty nice in there, nice and air conditioned. I got a little energy left, so I think I'm gonna head over to Lake Padden and see what I can find to photograph over there. I've got my camera with me, so let's head on over to Padden and maybe we can get some photos of the herons, or maybe we'll see another owl. Who knows? Let's do it. Don't you think? Is that close, but you just stayed on tight? And who would have thought it figures? Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? Alright, we're here at Lake Padden. Here it is. Let's do this. So I made it to Padden. I'm here. Gonna go for a little walk. See what we can find to photograph out here. See if maybe we can get up in the tall trails and find some birds or something interesting for you guys to look at. But let's head on out and see what we can find here out in nature at Lake Padden. I'm seeing some stuff right here. We could take a photo of this. So that was pretty interesting. I just got told to leave the park by the police because there were shots fired here. I guess someone said 6 shots were fired over by the boat launch area. He did clear the area and said we were okay to continue on, but initially he said to leave the park, so that's kind of interesting. So this is the horse trail that goes up off the beaten path to that nice little cool trail at the top of the ridge there. So we're gonna head up that way, continue on this little hike. Mosquitoes are thick around that swamp, so we're gonna continue up the trail, get away from those mosquitoes, see if we can find some wildlife out here. It's kind of quiet. I don't know if it's because the police cleared people off the trail or if it's just quiet today, but you'd think a nice day like today it would be packed, but I'm not seeing anybody out here so far. So that's a little worrisome, but we'll continue on. So there's kind of some cool light floating through here, as you can see on the trees there. I was trying to capture that with a few photos. I'll put those in right now. The swamp is looking awful swampy today. Put those mushrooms over there on that log. I think I might be able to get a photo of those. Let's give it a try. So things are real quiet up here. When you're greeted by police as you enter the park, then you head up into the trails and you don't see a soul, you start to worry a little bit. I haven't seen anybody since I headed up here. He approached with a gun, said get out of the park, then he came back, said it's all clear, so I continued on. People were just going about their way, so I figured it was okay to keep hiking around Lake Padden. So I'm gonna head back down to the main trail here shortly. Hopefully I see a few folks to ease my mind a little bit. It's me and my shadow up here, but it's always pretty quiet up here, so we'll see once I get to the main trail if anybody's on it. So I'm looking down on the main trail from the horse trail up here. I'm not seeing a single person on this trail, so I think instead of heading back around the lake, I should just head back to the truck the way that I came, just to be safe. Because if they're clearing this out and they don't want anybody on that side of the lake, no sense putting myself in harm's way. So I think I'm gonna head back to the truck and call this a day. Just wasn't meant to be today, I guess. I might change my mind once we get over there, but for now that's the plan. Yeah, it's about 7:39 on a Monday afternoon here at Padden. You know, about 80 degrees out here. You thought this, I thought this trail would be packed, but there's nobody on it. So they must have cleared it. So I'm just gonna walk back to the main area and see what's going on. We can get some further instruction on where I should go, because they kind of told me to leave, but you know, my truck was the other direction, so I'd have to leave by foot if I did. Really want to walk home. That's about 5 miles, so I'm gonna see if I can get back into the truck and go home safely that way. But let's see what we find out. Here's a look at the lake. There's still a few people out there in kayaks and paddleboards, but it's pretty desolate considering it's 80 degrees and 7:30. You know, you'd think there'd be a handful of people fishing off of this dock right here, but there's nobody. So they must have scattered some folks off of the area once shots were fired, is what I'm guessing. But I don't know, still pretty peaceful. I haven't seen any squad cars show up lately, so there was just the one that I encountered when I came in. So there's still some folks out there. So we're gonna head back around and see what else we can find out. So as I walk back around, there is some more activity. Someone did jump on that dock and start fishing again after I left it. And there's a few walkers on the path here, so the worry is starting to subside, but we'll keep going and see what we run into on this side of the lake now that we're back on the main path. There's signs of life again. But there was a moment of silent spookiness, you know, quiet up on that horse trail. It's easy to get a little worried when you hear news like that, you know. So let's continue on, see what we run into. So I think I just spotted a heron. It looks like right behind that brush there's a little beak. I'm not positive. Yeah, it looks like it. So I'm gonna sneak in there real quiet like and maybe get a video shot of him, see what he does. Maybe we can get him flying away. Or if he sticks around, I'll snap a few photos, but this is a good spot to get a shot of him. Not sure if I should approach from this side. There he's going, he's moving. Okay, we're gonna go real quiet. There he goes, look at him. There he is. I'm probably 8 feet away from him. Look at him. Chug, chug, chug. Oh, he's getting going. I think this is a different one than I spotted the other day. He looks a little bit different. Man, he's a brave one. They usually fly away. Like I said, I'm about 8 feet away from him. He's a little guy. He's not as big as the other ones. I don't know if he's an adolescent or a child. Yeah, he's just a little one. So I'm gonna put the video down and maybe I can snap a few photos since I'm so close. Let's see what I can do. So he did get away from me a little bit. I'm gonna sneak around this other side and maybe I can catch another look at him. There's a little boat launch area over here that might give me a better look at him. He's kind of located right along this grass over here. Not sure if he flew away or not. See where that duck's coming in? He's right to the right of that. He was right over there. Yeah, I think I still see some movement over there, so I'm gonna work my way in and out of these trees and look for an opening to get a photo. Oh, there he is. I was wrong. He's right there. See that duck coming in? He's right next to that. See if we can zoom in a little bit more. It's kind of dark, but he's right there. I thought he was on the other side, but he's right there. So again, I'm about 10 feet away. No, maybe 12. Not quite as close as I was before, but this would be a good spot for a photo. So I'm gonna stop the video real quick and try to snap a few. So I got a different angle on him. He was kind of stuck behind those leaves, which is making the autofocus tough, so I switched to manual focus, got a few shots of him, but he's just kind of chilling out there, not really doing much. He's just a tiny little guy. He's not one of the big ones. He might be a smaller adolescent or child. But he's pretty content, you know, pretty close to the main trail here. People are walking by and he's not really scared of much, so he's okay with just chilling out there. But I think if he's not going to do anything else, I think I might move on, look for a bigger one. This is Ani. Ani was the one that came and scared that heron away. We just missed a shot, but Ani created a lot of ruckus and scared him away. So good job, Ani. We'll get him next time. Have a good walk, buddy. So I want to thank those folks for letting me put their dog Ani on the vlog. So close to a good shot, you know, that heron took off when Ani came. And I had just turned off the video camera and I didn't have my film camera, my regular camera in my hand, so I missed the shot, but it happens. It was still a moment that we all enjoyed. We got a laugh, we got a chuckle out of it, so Ani scared him away. He's waiting, sitting there, waiting for minutes. Well, probably 5 minutes. Just snapping some photos of him, waiting for some action. Action finally comes and I miss it, so I gotta do better, right? You can always get better. So let's continue on. Maybe we'll see another one. This is Moira here at Lake Padden. Apparently Moira doesn't sit still, so we're gonna test it out. Moira! Say hello to the camera. There she goes, she's getting active now. Nice. Enjoy your day, Moira. Thank you. So I've been able to get pretty close to this bunny. I'm about 10 feet away. He hasn't hopped away. I think once I start talking, he's gonna do that though. Let's see what we can get. Let's inch a little closer, see what he does. He doesn't seem very frightened. I'm about 6 feet away now. There he goes, he's peeking up. We're gonna see him hop. Here he goes. We're gonna get an action. Here he goes, here he goes, there he goes. Let's follow him. Let's follow him. Where's he going? He's going home. Oh, he's going the other way. Here, bunny bunny. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, he doesn't want to run away. He wants to be on camera, I think. 'Cause usually they run and hide in the brush over there. But he's pretty brave today. I should have the other camera on him, but we're gonna get some video this time. Let's see how close we can get. Hopefully he doesn't charge at me. Let's get on his level, see what he does. Come here, buddy. Chasing bunnies here at Lake Padden. This is a good spot. There's always bunnies over here. There he goes. That's usually what they do. They hide in there. Please don't throw me in the briar patch. There's probably tons of them in there. But that was exciting. Zoomed in. So hopefully you enjoyed some of that footage. We're gonna cut it here and continue on the trail and see what else we can find. There because of the action down here earlier.
Shooting, somebody said?
Yeah, someone said 6 shots fired. Oh. Yeah. This is little Kramer here at... Oh, you tell him, Kramer. Kramer wants to go to the dog park, but we can't get to that side of the lake right now, so...
He's the unofficial referee.
That's cute. People will like this action, Kramer. Yeah, you tell them. All right, well, enjoy your walk. Good to meet you, Kramer. So it's about 8:30 now. I spent some time photographing bunnies, you saw that, and then continued walking past that boat launch area where the shots were fired. And it looked like, you know, they had it all roped off there. I saw a sheet, so I don't know if there was a casualty and they had somebody covered there, but I don't know. But there was a lot of cops there still, had it all roped off, and I didn't ask anybody anything, but I was talking to a lady as we walked past there. She kind of kept me company, and you know, people were coming out of the water and asking what happened, you know, oblivious to shots fired. So, but it looks like they opened the east side entrance. They had that blocked off, so I think cars are going out that way now that they have the scene roped off and everything. So, you know, a little drama here at the park today. Hopefully they got whoever fired the gun and things are under control. Because I'm still out here if they're still loose, you know. I'm going to continue walking around and look for a few more photos. I like the shots I got of that bunny. He was a brave little bunny. Didn't hop away from me, so. The bugs are thick out here though, so I'm trying to keep moving and not get bit. So let's keep going and see, maybe we can find something on the dark side of the lake as we head up into the hills here. There's always something to look at. So we'll keep the camera rolling and see what we can get. What we got here? What are their names?
Axel and
That's
Bella.
Axel.
This is Axel. Ooh, that's a good action
That's
shot.
Bella.
That's Bella.
Bella's the girl and Axel's the boy.
This is Axel, the boy, and Bella's the active one. Look at that.
Yeah.
Are they enjoying their walk around the park today?
You sure are, aren't you?
All right.
Yeah.
They like their exercise.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for letting me get a few shots of them. Whoa, there we go.
She's like,
Appreciate
we love
it.
to jump on people.
Enjoy your walk. So people have been real nice letting me videotape their dogs today. Hopefully you guys enjoy some of that footage. I want to thank that nice couple for sharing their dogs. I think Bella, I forget the other name, but you guys heard. So I'm going to keep going, keep looking for some photos up here, see what else we can find. Got a little bird here that grabbed a worm. He doesn't want to let go of his worm. His worm's down there. He saw me coming, I think he dropped it. And now he's just kind of chilling there. He was trying to pick him up again. That worm's right there in the ditch. I'm going to see if he's going back. He's going back for that worm. If I sit still, he might go after him again. He's got his eye. He sees him. That worm is just sitting there ready for him to eat it. There he's going. He's going back down for it. He's about 2 feet away from that worm. He's going to pick him up and get some dinner. No, he's afraid. Come on, buddy. Oh, a little squirt out the back. Yeah, he must be afraid. Go get him, buddy. Okay, I'm going to take a step back. See what he does. Oh, he falls down the hill. There he goes. Alright, well, I think he's giving up on lunch. Maybe he's waiting for me to leave so he can grab him. He's right on that branch there. Yeah, let's back up a little. Maybe he'll go back down and pick him up. That worm is, yep, there he goes, back down into the ditch. He didn't abandon him. He knows he's got lunch down there. Or dinner, rather. He's got his eye on me, though. Don't look at me. Get that worm, buddy. That's dinner. That's dinner. There he is. He's got him. Off he goes. Off he goes. He's got dinner. Oh, he dropped him on. Yep, pick him up. Pick him up, buddy. There you go. He's got his eye on me, but he doesn't want to let that worm go. It's a big worm, too. No wonder he's having trouble picking him up. I'm going to take a few steps back because he doesn't want to move toward that worm when I'm closer. There, he's got it. Picking it up again, pecking at it. Come on, grab it and fly away. You can do it. I think part of it is that worm is not completely dead yet. So he's having to kill that worm and still worry about me. That worm, I think, has seen its better days at this point. Yep. Cycle of life, there it is. He's pecking it. And he's got it in his mouth. Man, these bugs are thick out here. They're getting me. Well, I think I'm going to let him have his dinner in peace. Let him have his dinner in peace and thank him for the little show. There he goes. Well, he's not going to leave. He'll go back to that worm and get it. As you saw. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Enjoy your dinner, buddy. So my video camera is still running, but the other camera battery just died, so no more photos for the rest of the hike, but we'll get a few more video shots. Look at the sky. Let's find an opening to show that to you. Kind of the pink shining on the water there. It's a lot prettier in person. I'm not sure how it's going to turn out on the camera, but you got the blues and the pinks coming in. So let's find that opening, get a shot of that sky for you. They just made an announcement that the park is closed. Park is closed, you need to leave immediately. So I'm about a half a mile away from the truck, so I'm gonna hustle on over that way and get out of here. So they're closing the park down completely. So we just walked past that area, and they didn't say anything to me when I walked past, but yep, park's closed, so let's go. Well, we finally got the message completely. We need to get out of here eventually. I knew that, but we'll oblige them. Get out of here. They want everybody gone. So I'm not sure if you guys heard that. They were saying, this is Bellingham Police. The park is closed. You need to leave immediately. Park is closed. You need to leave immediately. So that's what they were saying over the intercom there. So we've got about half a mile from my vehicle, so I'm gonna get over there as fast as I can. So I was talking to the lady on the other side of the lake there as I was walking and saying, you know, when I arrived here, there was an officer with his gun drawn, and you know that would have been great footage. But you know, you don't point a camera at an officer with his gun drawn. So you know, I missed that action. But hopefully you guys enjoyed some of the action I got here. We tried to stay safe. We tried to oblige by what we were instructed to do. Hopefully they got things under control. Little drama at Lake Padden, you know. It's a reminder to everybody, you know, that this weather changes. Everybody's out, you know. There might be some conflict, but try to use a level head dealing with these people. You know, everybody's going through this life together, so there's no sense in ruining your life, you know. Shots fired at a park over who knows what, you know. Use a level head. Practice some grace and those types of moments, you know. That's pretty much all the advice I have for you, but I want to thank everybody for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I'm trying to get content out on the regular. Got some nice wildlife footage in today's video, but there's more out there on my other channels. I mean, my other videos. Popular owl photo was just published. The heron photo, there's slideshows. I'm trying to do a little slideshow every morning with some photos, a little short slideshow, and then a longer video in the afternoon. So that's kind of what I've been working on lately. If you could take a second, please hit that subscribe button. Numbers are up and I want to keep them climbing, so thanks for doing that. Talk to you in the next one. Bye.